Welcome to the SpreadX Financial Market Preview for Monday, 17th of September. And we're looking ahead for Q3 figures from Ocado tomorrow on Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't think you could find a stock really that's had a better year than Ocado so far. I think even though it's fallen somewhat from its peak earlier in the year, it hit an all-time high of 11.50 at one point over the summer. I think the stock's still up something like 142% this year. On the back of, the first half of its year was defined by its sort of various international tie-ups. I think there was, following on from last November's one with a casino group casino in France. You had deals with Sobeys in Canada, ICA in Sweden, and I think the big one being Kroger in the US. Those, really big numbers helped to propel it, to those all-time highs I mentioned earlier. Now, however, I guess the challenge for Ocado is to maintain the gains, as managed in the first half of the year, given that CEO Tim Steiner said that it hasn't got the endless capacity to be making those deals in the second half of the year. They're costly, it helped Ocado sort of caused Ocado to swing to a pre-tax loss of £9 million earlier in the year at the halfway point. So I think the second half of Ocado's year is going to be about consolidating those market gains really and making sure it can maintain the levels, sort of the £10 levels it struck. With the focus now shifting to its actual financial performance. Luckily, that is also pretty good. Like I said, it suffered a pre-tax loss of £9 million. I think investors were broadly okay with that, given that the thing that is going to be produced from that spending is likely going to far exceed the losses it's incurred at the halfway point. Revenue, meanwhile, was very strong. I think it was up 12.1% at the halfway point to £799.9 million, which is very healthy. I think as long as Ocado can maintain that sort of double-digit revenue growth in the third quarter, and perhaps hint that maybe it can get back to profitability by the end of the year, I think investors should be happy, especially since it has pulled back from its all-time highs in the last couple of months. So there is a bit more room for it to bounce back towards £10, £11 without it exceeding the highs it saw over summer. So that's what our clients are doing. They are still buying around that £10 mark. There are a few sellers there. I think they're probably, still lingering from sort of the dip it's seen in the last couple of months, but we have seen buyers coming in underneath that £10 mark, that perhaps being a key level for Ocado heading into Tuesday.
Still relatively optimistic. Yeah. It's good. Okay, thanks very much.